there have been instances in which people have impersonated you with fake emails to try to get keys from developers.
Yep. Still happens occasionally.
Though, thank goodness most developers look into your channel because they obviously still need to refer to your channel as proof that they're the quote-unquote YouTuber. But then they look at your channel, look at the About section, see the proper email, and they go, oh yeah. And then usually they email you instead, saying, hey, we got an email from so-and-so, is this you? And you go, nope. Oh hey, the dogs changed colors.
That's how I broke his block with his healing? Alright. Ow. Wow. I did not realize these things gave as much EXP as they do. Whoops.
Okay, at least that wasn't so bad. You didn't fall down to an endless pit.
Yep, so I've been here. There's no reason to go this way. Apart from being a, separate route up, I guess. Okay. But no, I've never had to worry about somebody specifically impersonating me for anything other than just...
At the same time, couldn't someone just make a username that's very similar to yours on various websites that you've never even been on before?
Correct.
And just pretend to be you or something? I wonder how often that happens to people.
I think it's possible. I just think it's also very unlikely. And even if they did, like, there's only so far you can take that.
Mm-hmm.
Tear into pieces!
Dar.
Let's just keep moving.
Oh right, that was the sitar of Ravanavar. Wasn't this where Ravanavar died originally?
Yeah, this is where we fought him. I'll just have round 2 against the jerk.
I don't know, unless he was absorbed by Kala or something else occurred during that cataclysmic event. I don't know if we'll ever see Ravanavar again.
Probably. Get your thumbs ready. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Not looking forward to that. Why is there no save point nearby?
Okay, this is it. We're gonna do it, everyone. Come on, get into the spirit.
I'm into it. I am very into it. Let's tear her guts out.
I will do what I can to protect the people.
I'll be there to back you up.
I still don't believe you're ready, but I said I'd stand by you, and I will.
Please be careful, Ajna. Set her on fire.
I will. Kala, here I come. We're gonna end this.
Okay, there's
So who
the
do you
save
want to
point.
bring with you?
Usual group.
You mean the group that you're currently using now?
Whoops. That didn't work. Yep.
Kaja is most definitely tied to all of those spiraling spike balls. Which is interesting because they seem to permeate almost every single area that we've encountered so far.
I don't know. It's over here. But I figured I'd check this route first. Well, this works, so I don't know.
I like the backgrounds in this. Square
What?
ruins.
Where is she? She's got to be in here somewhere.
Don't you know, Ajna? She's in you. one part. Or Ajna is a piece.
This isn't so bad yet. I was really worried that this would be like a platforming boss fight. Which, that is something that would throw me off pretty bad. But, no, currently my fingers are still fairly fresh feeling. I can definitely feel the abrasion, but it's one of those where it's like, I know I'm going to get like 2 weeks of uninterrupted not playing this game, so I won't have to worry about it as bad. I guess I should probably mention for those of you watching this live, Shell's flying to New York tomorrow, so it means, what the...
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yep. It means that we're not going to be able to record any more of this for at least a little bit. So we're gonna have to put this series on hold. Luckily, we should have enough YouTube episodes after tonight that we won't have to worry about it until we're back. But it's going to be just me for a while.
Because we have to see our family every once in a while after moving across the country.
Yeah. Still wish they'd come visit more. Because it's an interruption when they visit, but... let's see. There we go. It's an interruption.
You still have all your equipment and you can record things late at night.
Yeah. What the?
Oop.
Can I?
There's a spiky ceiling though. You good?
Oh.
Ah, there you go.
That does work. That doesn't feel like it should work. Considering I can't do the same thing when it's like,
on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground. For whatever reason. That is weirdly inconsistent. Took you just shy of 50 episodes to beat this. That sounds about right. I think I put up episode 10 today? And we'll have had...
I still feel like there's so many unresolved conflicts in those other worlds. Or, not other worlds, the other countries or continents. Ouch. And you can't cover that in vines, right?
Oh.
Ah, you can smash through it? Neat.
Yeah, because it was all cracked and flickery. Let's see. 18 to 22 hours. Okay, whoops. Yeah, that's... I mean, honestly, that's actually a really good length for me. More than that is when I start getting, like, really antsy about a game. Like, I'm kind of slowly filming, I'm kind of slowly filming Dragon Quest XI.
Because you'd put that one on hold and then play Dragon Quest Builders.
Well, I put that on hold because my hand was like in shambles last year. Oh. We're gonna go back down. There's a ring cell. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get to it.
That might be the reason why there's a gap down, is... No, there's nothing down there, is there? Oh, there's the ring cell. Ah.
Yeah, would have made that if I had made the jump.
Mm-hmm. I can feel all the exertion it's taking you to push those buttons.
Yep, sorry.
You're jabbing me with your elbow.
This is why whenever anybody asks me if I am ever going to play Celeste, I'm just like, no.
Aww.
Yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, I don't need... Got it.
There you go. Because it's only when you first touch it that
it starts
to crack.
breaking, but pretty much it's very hard to avoid with the angles. It's very hard to avoid not breaking that top one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So
Oh,
the platforming is like clunky Celeste. Yeah.
There's one that you can smash.
Yeah. It's a little bit more than Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight almost never had, like, 7 different mechanics to chain. Whereas this one, like, I have to do air dash to...
Oh, a ring cell.
Hey!
Oh. That's gonna take your ring cell away, isn't it?
I think so.
Huh? I don't see it on the map.
Because I hadn't visited it yet.
Out
Yeah,
there.
see, it's back.
There you go.
There we go. That should count as solid land.
Aw. The ring cell's back up there.
Yeah, I need to, like, go all the way back or something.
Oh!
No, god damn it.
Just a little too far.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That will ensure that you can just pogo stick across the top. Well, not pogo so much as stab.
It's
It's the reverse
poke out.
of
Okay, we still don't have that ability, but yeah, this
yeah,
is
there's
just
something green that was up.
yeah, but we still don't have the ability for that, to my knowledge.
Oh, you're gonna have to do the bloom for the top too, aren't you? Ah.
Yeah, I see what I was supposed to do there. I didn't see the blue block until it was too late because I could almost make it without, and so I was just like, oh, well, this is how you do it, and the answer is
The blue block.
okay. This is
That name used to strike fear into all little children in my kindergarten back in the day. I've told you the blue block story. Right? I suppose for everyone else who isn't familiar with it, in my first kindergarten class, back in my old hometown before the current hometown that my parents live in, there was this really, really mean teacher. She was very strict, very authoritarian. And there were these tiles on the floor that were primarily sort of like a heathered gray-white tile. But every once in a while there was a colored tile, which was usually a yellow tile, a green tile, a red tile. But there was only one blue tile in the whole room. It was very confusing. You would think that if this was supposed to be a... Huh? What? You're stuck.
no. I'm just looking at all of this.
Trying to plan your means of attack. Oh, that will allow you to jump over there. But then will you have to go mid-air in order to hit that one on the left so that you can get up so that you can then get to the platform on the right? Oh, it's gonna make it crack though, isn't it? Yeah. And then you have to figure out how to get the ring cell.
Ring cell's easy.
As long as you can complete this without dying. Oh, ooh, oh.
I think I could just hang here until that fixes itself.
Oh yeah, that you can. gonna take away your ring cell,
Yep.
isn't it?
I just screwed it up because I need to get the... Yeah, it's going to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
See, it's the first person I've ever seen do that the hard way and get it on the first try. I am confused what the easy way is.
I wonder if you can jump up to. Oh,
God damn it! The problem is,
I was
like,
gonna say that you could jump
I'm good
up
at going
to...
up. Going down is not my forte.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there was a singular blue tile on the floor called the blue block. And whenever a child needed to be punished for, say, hitting another child or talking back or refusing to do their work or something, she'd say, "Go sit on the blue block." And all the other children would have access to the comfy rug that was around the reading area. And the blue block was just off to the side, cold, on that linoleum tile floor.
Can you...
What is going on?
Somebody's trying to connect to our TV.
Really? Deny. It's ridiculous that you have to deal with that with smart TVs.
I might be able to turn off Discovery at this point.
Discovery?
Yeah, so, like, it won't connect to any more devices. Or is it even findable? Somebody might just have Samsung.
You mean they might have a Samsung TV
And just don't realize they're trying to connect to the wrong one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll jump between the L-shaped spiky block and left wall. Weird.
Oh, but you have a ring cell now, as long as you don't fall.
There we go. We're good. Well, not even as long as you fall. I had touched the ground, which I think counts as safe. I don't know. Holy shit, this place is platforming.
Oh, there was a gap there. There was no...
It looks like there was kind of a crossbar.
I could only imagine this being infinite, just so taxing on someone's body that they wouldn't even be able to make through the first stretch without having to take a break.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be insane.
We've played games where there are stamina systems, and it's...
Yeah, Breath of the Wild?
Mm-hmm. But also, stamina was fairly heavy-handed in Outward, right?
Yeah, it was painfully so.
And so was the requirement to eat and drink and sleep and such.
Oh, is that...
Which had made me upset because I just wanted to play the game. I didn't want to have to go back to town and heal up after just a singular battle with maybe 3 orcs or something.
It was one of those that, if we had been better prepared and more interested in the management mechanics, it actually wouldn't have been so bad.
If creatures never respawned, I could see it being that it was justified to have you go back and sleep and eat and rest and such. Because then it means you don't have to fight through those same creatures on the way back.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a good solution to that kind of thing. I mean, many of the enemies didn't respawn, which was kind of nice. Some did, though. It was like on a timer or something. I'd still like to go back and finish that game. at some point.
This feels so strange. I spent 1,000 years on this ledge once, and yet the whole place feels completely foreign to me.
1,000 years?
I haven't been here since we Deva were cast out of Sumeru. Kala has changed it in only 16 years.
When we defeat Kala, you'll be able to come back and live here if you want.
I'm not sure there's a place for me here anymore. It just doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, Torani. We'll make it right.
Huh. Wait, so you can't use the smash on that? Or you can?
I can use the smash here. When I'm above it. When I'm below it, not so much so. I'm not necessarily sure if that was worth it.
If you could find a way to
I
jump...
might be able to make my way back up. There we go.
So you didn't want to try to use the ceiling grab? Or the ceiling spear? In that lower
There we
area?
go. No, because I'd already been there.
Oh, you had? Okay.
Yeah, I just came through that.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I went down was because ring cell.
That's a glowing spike ball in the distance.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
A number of them have transparent corkscrews. Oh, a ring cell, but that's gonna shatter. Well, you
That's
got
fine.
onto solid ground. That's good.
Apparently, they're not on a timer. It's okay. So yeah, we got the ring cell, and then we can just keep going. At least most of the ring cells are not actually that hard to find or even get.
How many do you have at this point?
21. So 4 more and we get the thing. If I had been more thorough earlier, I'm sure we'd have 25 by this point. I just...
Oh, you're gonna have to fire on that, and then hopefully it creates something? There you go.
Yeah, luckily there's a bit of an AoE to it, so you don't have to worry about being...
Oh... Ah, no. Oh, that was awesome. Okay. Great. Don't die.
Platforming.
Okay, good save.
Let it not be said that I'm not actually kind of adequate at these things. Wander, you make this look kind of easy. The thing is, like, it's not hard.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more process than anything else. Maybe?
The other thing, too, is Wander is fairly good at instinct when it comes to going through a particular level for the first time. Whereas I have to go through and die a couple of times before I'm able to formulate my plan of attack. But then the problem is... Wander has instances where his later attempts actually look sloppier than his initial attempt, which is kind of funny.
Yep. Well, because then I know what I'm doing. I'm not relying on reflex and instinct. I'm relying on skill
Thought.
and knowledge.
Oh.
Kala!
Well, hello. If it isn't my missing eye. I'll just pop you right back in, shall I?
I'm not here missing anything! I'm Ajna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village, and you have no control over me, Kala!
Inder. I vaguely recall someone by that name.
He sealed you once, and now I'll finish what he started!
We shall see about that, little eye. This world is imperfect, and we must remake it. Of course, I can do it without you, but it will be oh so much quicker if you would just come back home. You see, you're under my power, one way or another.
No, I'm gonna defeat you, and things are gonna go back to how they were.
How they were. Do you think I haven't seen what you've done? Unleashed an ocean of slime, bruised the ego of a loving queen and estranged her from her people, and left an entire city to writhe in pain?
I was helping people.
Tell yourself that if you must. You can't remake the world in your own image, little eye. Only I may do that.
I'm not like you!
But do they not call me the bringer of destruction? And you are a part of me. So, what have you done? And what does that make you? Accept it, little eye. You are a violent force. You are raw power. You are chaos.
I'm not you!
I think she was saying, I'm not you. Whoa.
Ajna! No!
Yes, this is your true nature.
Ajna, don't give in to your anger!
Ajna, by doing this, you're playing into her hands!
My dear sweet eye, come back to me.
Ajna, you're being just as destructive as she is. Don't succumb to it.
That's interesting. So, Dar has taken the place of Ajna, and you're having them fight you.
Oh no, something's coming. Brace yourselves, everyone!
Ah!
Well, this is it.
Crumble.
Oh,
Is this a times 39? Does she have 39 health bars?
so she does.
I'll bury you.
Okay, that's frustrating.
Can you know?
So, every time we fill up the power meter, Ajna...
Destroy something.
Yep.
But Kala seems to be losing lives whenever she does it too.
Well, it doesn't help that I can't see my health bar.
Well, actually, Dar is down.
Yep. Because I can't see my health bar for this. Which...
All the little health bars are down there. But
makes this
you
harder.
could technically pet the dog to get more itty and speed this up. Because isn't the point that you're supposed to get more itty so that Ajna keeps destroying Kala's health? Or is that... Or just she ends up destroying the world in the process? And that's the point.
Got wrecked. Oh, at least we're here. What's over here, by the way? Nothing.
So I think what you're actually supposed to do is keep building itty. And shouldn't you do that with Lanchi? Who else can build itty for you?
I look forward to
Everybody. Everybody builds itty. Chell.
But Lanshi, if he's he creates even more itty than usual.
Doesn't matter that much. I need to survive.